Sawadee Krap, I'm JP Mestanza. It's Tuesday, December 27th. Welcome to Phuket Extra, brought to you by pvcphuket.com. Thailand is expected to officially exceed the government's goal of attracting international arrivals to the country by 15% before year's end, according to the Tourism Authority of Thailand. Thailand is expected to reach 11.5 million foreign arrivals by the end of Sunday, 15% more than the 10 million arrivals targeted by the government earlier this year, as Thailand passed that number just a few weeks ago. The boost is accelerated by an influx of arrivals from Europe and the United States during the last days of this year. In fact, total tourism revenue, both international and domestic, is expected to reach 1.5 trillion baht for the year, about 50% of the pre-COVID level from 2019. Here in Phuket, the top markets are Russia, India, Singapore, Australia, and the UK, according to the Phuket office of the Immigration Bureau, with the highest number of international arrivals in any one day this year being December 16, when 13,448 international passengers arrived through the Phuket International Airport on that single day, the highest daily total since pre-COVID. Last week, a government spokesperson said that Phuket was the top destination in Thailand in both tourist arrivals and earnings from January through October of this year, with 2.4 million foreign arrivals in that time, generating 127 billion baht in earnings, far more than the next two on the list, Chonburi and Suratthani. For more, visit thephuket.news.com. Monday marked 18 years of the tragic 2004 Asian tsunami, and a small gathering was held at the Mai Khao cemetery in Talang to remember those who perished, with another ceremony having taken place in Phang province, just north of Phuket. Official government estimates marked 5,078 confirmed dead, another 8,400 injured, and 3,716 people missing, presumed dead in Thailand, all lost to the tsunami that struck in the morning of December 26, 2004. While confirmed deaths in Phuket were 259, another 700 remain listed as missing here on the island. Phang Nga province, however, bore the brunt of the tsunami in Thailand, with over 4,100 confirmed dead and another 2,113 recorded missing. Over 2,200 of those confirmed dead in Phang Nga were foreigners, mostly tourists, mostly in the Khao Lak area. Yesterday's official ceremony in Phang Nga province took place at a fishing village, Ban Nam Kem, which was heavily affected on that fateful day, and the ceremony saw a host of officials from Bangkok attend. Here in Phuket, a small gathering took place at the original Tsunami Wall of Remembrance in the north of the island, with speeches by local officials and a multi-faith religious ceremony to honor those lost to the waves 18 years ago. The Tsunami Memorial Wall marks the 45 countries whose nationals died in the disaster in Phuket, and the site of the wall was where one of the original tsunami victims' identification centers was located. For more, visit thephuket.news.com. Charges of demanding or receiving bribes and malfeasance in office has gotten the head of the Department of National Parks, Wildlife, and Plant Conservation arrested at his office in Bangkok's Chatudak district today. The Director General of the National Parks Department, Ruchada Suriyakun Naayutaya, was arrested this morning at about 9:30 a.m. in front of well-wishers from other parts of his department who arrived with gift baskets for the new year, as a team of police stormed the meeting room just as they were handing him the gift baskets. This same Director General had earlier issued an instruction not to give him any gift baskets or presents for the new year, but this wasn't why he's being arrested. In fact, it was the former head of the Keng Krachan National Park, Chaiwat Limlikit Akson, who himself has been in the news this year. He accused Ruchada of abusing his authority. Why? Because Ruchada, in his capacity as head of the National Parks Department, would allegedly transfer officials to other faraway provinces if they refused to pay him 500,000 baht. He's also accused of demanding money from heads of agencies under his purview, and the amount was based on the size of the budgets each agency received. Ruchada is accused of siphoning off 18.5% of the budgets allocated to his whole department and 30% of the budgets received by the forest fire prevention units and police began an investigation after receiving complaints, and this week they've decided there is enough evidence to press charges. Before taking Ruchada away today, police found and seized 5 million baht in cash during the search of his offices. For more, visit thephuket.news.com. The Bangkok Post is reporting that prosecutors plan to press money laundering charges against Chinese businessman and suspected crime boss Chayanat Tuhao Konchayanat by the end of this week. According to the Office of the Attorney General, investigators have sufficient evidence to back the money laundering allegations made against Chayanat, who is under investigation after he was found to be a key figure in Chinese criminal syndicates, which runs a number of illegal businesses in Thailand, and especially here in Phuket as well. Police believe the syndicate is involved in the illicit drug trade after narcotics were found in a venue linked to him, and he's been held in prison since he surrendered to authorities on November 23rd. The plan to charge Chayanat with money laundering followed the arrest on Saturday of his wife, who is a police colonel, and who's also charged with money laundering. 9 other people were also arrested on Saturday over their alleged involvement in, quote, gray businesses linked to Chayanat. For more, visit thephuket.news.com. Thank you so much for joining us on this Tuesday edition of Phuket Extra, brought to you by pvcphuket.com. Join us again tomorrow. Until then, stay classy, Phuket.
Phuket's rapid modernization has made it one of the world's premier holiday destinations. Investors can still buy quality condominiums for as low as $75,000 and luxury properties can go all the way up to 20 million. Condominiums in Phuket are a safe, secure bricks-and-mortar investment offering foreigners freehold ownership. Call or email Thai Residential, Phuket's #1 trusted real estate advisor, to find your perfect Phuket property.